I was in a young writers program at like 17, 18, because I was writing plays and someone put me forward for it, and I went to 2 classes and like they told me to write a play in the next class, and I was like, I got my A-levels, bro, like I ain't got time to write a play, like, what do you mean? Like I got to study. So I just didn't show up for the next class and I just left it. And then I did my first professional play here, Oxford Street. I was 19. Yeah, it was the first place I professionally got onto stage, like got paid to do acting on stage. I read Fallout when I was learning how to act and stuff. Like, and that's the only plays we can do because it's just people that talk like us, and I didn't realize you can do plays like that. Like that, your perception of plays is like, you can't, it's Shakespeare or whatever. And the minute Fallouts, you get a play text and it's a proper play text, then you're like, okay, I can do this, I can write that, do you know what I mean? And then I wrote my stuff because that was done. Because the minute you commission different people, then those other people come under it and want to emulate and surpass that, do you know what I mean? I saw Jerusalem and I was like, I don't really know how to act. And I don't know about storytelling, I don't know what I've been doing. I went to see Amy Fionn in it, who's a friend, Amy Fionn Edwards, and it was a bunch of us, and then I saw it was 3 hours long. I was like, oh, flipping hell, bro, like, it's gonna be a long one. Then like, I was just like, I came out, was like, what is, I didn't know you could do that. I mean, it's really smart and really deep, but it's also like, it gets you here, do you know what I mean? And that's what I think a lot of people forget, like, to get you, make you feel, do you know what I mean? That's the whole point. I remember I did Oxford Street, and it was the first theatre local. We were part of the first theatre local thing, where, because it was set in a shop, and we went to Elephant and Castle, and we did that. We did it in this empty shop in Elephant and Castle, and then I think we had like 4-day run. So Asher Waters was in it, and like, so we was in South London, so it was massive in it because he was in South Solihull and all that. And then, but there was these 2 girls, these 2 Colombian girls, because you couldn't hear the play if you was outside, and they just sat down there throughout the whole thing and watched it. And then they came the next day. And then they came the next day. And then on the last day, they brought their mum. And then it was wicked because the Royal Court let them in. Clearly they didn't have the money for it. And they just let them in. And I was like, that's why you do it. It's a responsibility for certain people to kind of like make sure that different voices are being heard and different voices have a chance to fail and a chance to like learn their craft and hone their craft. And that's what the Royal Court's been doing.